Now, I've been living in Thailand now for 2.5 years, and I have been trying to learn Thai all that time, and recently I've started taking lessons. And I don't speak it particularly well, but I really find it a good thing to do, and here are my reasons for why I love learning Thai. Now, first reason is it's such an incredible challenge. It's such an amazing language. It's got so many letters. Can you imagine a language with consonants? Some of those have a different sound depending if they're at the beginning or the end of the syllable, and 32 different vowels, 16 vowels with a long and a short form. I might have those numbers a bit incorrect, but hey, that's a hell of a lot of more letters than English has. I used to speak a little bit of Spanish and Portuguese. I could get by in Spanish and Portuguese speaking countries, but it's kind of easy if you're English because half the words kind of look the same, but it wasn't so much of a challenge. Thai really is a challenge. There are no similar words. They don't even have the same word for telephone. You know, there's very few words that they've borrowed from English in the recent years. So if you learn Thai, you can say, oh, I'm a linguist. The second reason I love to learn Thai is because I really think it's exercising a different part of my brain. When I'm really tired working on my business, I'm always doing the same kind of mental exercises on my business, and that must be the same with everyone. Everyone does the same mental exercises. So at the end of a long day, I'm really mentally tired. Then I go and study Thai for half hour, and I'm not tired because I can really feel that it's exercising a different part of my brain. And it's been proved by scientists, I think, that if you exercise your brain a lot in later life, then this helps stave off the effects of degenerative diseases like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. Let's hope we never get those. But it's probably a good thing to do. And now, how do you exercise the brain? Well, you know, you could do arithmetic, puzzles, and play games, all sorts of things, dancing, playing a musical instrument. These all sort of exercise different parts of your brain. I read the book Super Brain by Deepak Chopra and another guy I think called Rudolph Tanzi or something like that. And in that they explain how it's always better to mix up your mental activities. And I'm sure language learning is a really good, beneficial mental activity for you, along with all those other ones I mentioned that I don't do. And the third reason why I love learning Thai is obviously the one everyone talks about when you go traveling. Because when you go traveling, you definitely understand cultures, different cultures, a little bit better. And it helps your tolerance and a lot of other things. You learn about yourself, but you also learn about other people. You probably learn more about yourself. Now, I do think that learning the language helps you understand the culture more than it would do than if you just use English. And you can use English anywhere. I'm not saying, you know, you must learn language. And the other reason is it's easy in Thailand. You know, you could say it's really difficult because of what I said about the letters and everything. Also, the letters don't go in the right order from left to right. The vowel can be sometimes before the syllable, after the syllable, or around it, or underneath it, or on top of it. So that's another difficulty. Another difficulty, I haven't mentioned the tones. There's 5 tones in Thai. Every syllable is either low, middle, high, rising or falling, and you've got to kind of remember those. Well, actually there are rules, the tone rules. I think there are about 100 of them. They're quite difficult. So for all this difficulty, there are some beautiful, easy things about it. And Thai people are one of the best things about learning Thai because they are really patient with language learners. They will speak to you in Thai if they realize you're learning Thai, and if their English is better than your Thai, they will still struggle along with you, which is a great help. If you try to speak bad French in France or bad Portuguese in Portugal, they will automatically reply to you in English. You don't get that here. And they're very sort of patient with repeating words and trying to help you get it, even though you've got it wrong 10 times. You know, they'll repeat the word for you again so you remember the pronunciation. Also, it is quite easy grammatically. It doesn't have a lot of endings for tenses like, you know, Russian has or something like that. They don't have different endings for words. A word is a word. That's it. It never changes. And the tense is really easy to say because you just put a word in front of the verb. Now, this is not an expert talking about Thai language because I'm the worst Thai speaker in the world, but I just thought you'd be interested in that video and why I love learning Thai.